Hello, brothers. How are you all doing? You all doing good? I hope so. I really do. Ugh. Nice. I'm Lindell, by the way. You know me as DwarfBass. We gotta talk about balance changes. There's some balance changes that have come on December 7th, 2021, right after the Clashmas season, and this is scary. We're gonna talk about it today. So we've got 13 cards on this balance change. They include the Furnace, the Goblin Hut, the Barbarian Hut, the Tombstone, Fire Spirit, Executioner, Rascals, Goblin Cage, Mother Witch, Tesla, Battle Ram, Ice Wizard, and Dart Goblin. So we got a lot of cards to talk about. So, without wasting any more of your time, let's do it. Let's talk about it. So first off, we got a bunch of cards grouped together. It's all the spawners grouped together. So the Furnace, Goblin Hut, Barbarian Hut, Tombstone. Alright, let's talk about them. So the Furnace, lifetime is going down from 49 seconds to 33 seconds. Spawn rate is increasing from 7 seconds to 6 seconds. And they are adding a Fire Spirit for a death spawn. One Fire Spirit for a death spawn. And its hit points are being decreased by 17%. Goblin Hut, lifetime is being decreased from 40 seconds to 31 seconds. Spawn rate increasing from 4.5 seconds to 4 seconds. Hit points are decreasing by 17%. Oh boy. Barbarian Hut, lifetime is decreasing from 50 seconds to 40 seconds. Spawn rate increasing from 12.5 seconds to 10 seconds. And hit points are decreasing by 15%. And the Tombstone, lifetime is decreasing from 40 seconds to 30 seconds, and it now spawns 2 skeletons at a time instead of 1. Pretty cool. And spawn rate increased from 3.1 seconds to 3.3 seconds. In recent months, the spawners have risen. Oh, they have risen, leading to passive gameplay and frustrating battles. Reducing their lifetimes should prevent the accumulation of buildings and double elixir. They should also provide less defense potential than purely defensive buildings like a bomb tower or a Tesla. And poison will also be stronger against Goblin Hut and Furnace. Fire Spirit, jump range on this bad boy is being decreased from 2,500 to 2,000. This change should help some ranged units deal with Fire Spirit without getting hit. Executioner, hit points are being increased by 5%. The Hooded Cookery Lover has always been in a tricky place and needed some attention. This small HP buff will allow him to be more efficient in the arena. Hopefully, possibly, I don't know. Rascals. The Rascal Girl hit speed is increasing by 9%. Rascal's use rate has been very low for a long time. This small buff for the girls should put them back on the map. Goblin Cage. Hit points being decreased by 23%. The coolest thing about the Goblin Cage is the Goblin Brawler inside. A single tough unit that can counter push once the cage is destroyed. We want to keep him kicking butt while nerfing this defensive part of the card. The building part, at least. The Mother Witch. Hit points are being decreased by 18%. The mother of all witches is still kicking strong in the arena despite her old age. Wonder how that happened. This nerf will allow more options to counter her. Arrows and Zap will now do the trick instead of the mandatory Fireball. Alright, Tesla hit speed decreasing by 9%. Tesla is one of the strongest buildings in the game. Yeah, no shit. This slight nerf should make it weaker versus longer and bigger pushes. Battle Ram connection damage increasing by 8%. With this small buff, we want to make Battle Ram relevant again and open the choices and possibilities of win conditions. Ice Wizard, cold effect on deployment. Ooh. So it inflicts slight damage and applies slowdown when you spawn him in on top of units. Ice Wizard is a bit on the weak side since his last nerf. This new deployment effect will make him more offensive and worthy of a legendary. Worthy of a legendary card. Yeah, and last but not least, we gotta talk about the Dart Goblin. Dart Goblin's damage is increasing by 9%. This significant buff should not change many interactions, but the speedy little guy will be more useful against targets with many hit points like Hog Rider and Giant. Let me talk about my opinion of these cards, because you know me, I love bitching. I do love bitching, and let's talk about it. Alright, the Furnace, Goblin Hut, Barbarian Hut, Tombstone. Do I agree with their changes? I'm just going to straight up say yeah. Why not? You know, I haven't really been seeing, you know, these cards a whole lot. I don't know. I mean, I guess in higher play, probably, you might see them a whole lot more, but I haven't really been seeing them, you know, in my spot in Challenger 1 and 2. But I do know these cards are quite fucking annoying. I think, honestly, Furnace should get a little bit of a buff. I'm not sure what they can do to it, but I feel like Furnace needs a slight buff. Goblin Hut, that's pretty alright. Barb Hut, alright. Tombstone, I'm cool with it spawning 2 skeletons at a time. Makes it more unique as a spawner, and you know it's fragile anyways, so sure, why not? Alright, you know, for the most part, yeah, I agree with these changes. The Fire Spirit. Do I agree with the Fire Spirit's changes? No. I don't know why. Supercell, why you gotta nerf this little guy? Stop! Stop! What the fuck is wrong with you, Supercell? Come on. Come on, Supercell. Why can't you make him like the Ice Spirit? You know, just leave him alone. Please. Ice Spirit and Heal Spirit, they never do anything wrong. Why do you keep punishing the Fire Spirit? I know you reworked it. I know you did. And sure, clap, clap, clap on that one. But still, leave the Fire Spirit alone. He didn't need this change. It didn't need this change. I thought it was pretty balanced. But you know what, Supercell? You want to make me bitch sometimes, so ha! I'll bitch for you. Anyway, Fire Spirit, I don't agree with these changes. Executioner. Do I agree with these changes? Yeah. Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? You know, why not increase the hit points of this bad boy a little bit? I haven't seen him a whole lot, and, you know, maybe he needs a little more love, is all it needs. You know, maybe he's just eating a little more since, you know, his cookery skills were showcased in the Executioner's kitchen season. I don't know, but anyway, Executioner. Yeah, I'll agree with these changes, why not? Rascals. Sure, I agree with these changes. I'll probably come to regret that, but sure. For now, I agree with these changes. Just because, honestly, I never see Rascals. I never see Rascals. It's kind of sad. So hopefully this change will bring Rascals back into the meta, and we'll start seeing them again, maybe. Hopefully. And I agree with the change. Goblin Cage. Do I agree with its changes? Okay, I'm gonna say yes for now. It's yes for now, but it's a very shaky yes. Honestly, I thought Goblin Cage was okay. You know, I like the defensive capability of it, and then boom, spawning. I mean, honestly, if Supercell thinks that the Goblin Brawler is what really counts about this card, they need to show it. They need to buff Goblin Brawler in some way, shape, or form. He's kind of weak, honestly. I mean, yes, in lower arenas, like, you know, you brothers have seen DwarfBass 3 gameplay, you know, Goblin Cage is pretty good in lower arenas. And it might be the fact that Supercell's like, alright, it's too strong in lower arenas, let's, you know, make it a little weaker and make the Goblin Brawler the strongest part. But like I said, I mean, regardless, I believe Goblin Brawler should be buffed slightly. I'm not sure exactly what it needs. It might need like a hit, maybe even movement speed increase. I don't know. Something. It needs something about it changed. A little bit of a buff to the Goblin Brawler itself will make this card really cool. But I mean, like I said, I know Supercell doesn't really like the fact of, you know, defensive cards or just buildings in general. They don't really care for buildings. But, you know, if they really care about the Goblin Brawler, they need to buff the Brawler. The Cage is fine. And for now, I'm going to agree with these changes just to see if Goblin Cage comes back in the meta. If it doesn't, I say fuck the changes. But for now, it's a shaky yes. Mother Witch. Yeah, I agree with the changes. Why not? Why not? You know, I don't play Mother Witch a whole lot. As you see in these replays, I'm pretty bad with a Mother Witch. I'm very bad with Mother Witch. You know, I haven't got a feel for her. And honestly, whenever I go up against her, I kind of shit myself. I feel the Mother Witch is intimidating for some reason. She's not really intimidating, though. I mean, she can be countered easy. And with this change, it's going to make it easier to counter her. So, I mean, I agree with these changes. The Tesla. Yes, I agree with these changes. Tesla is so fucking obnoxious, man. There were... today, getting replays, Tesla was so fucking obnoxious, man. It was stupid strong. I hate the Tesla. Everyone had it, and everybody was kicking my ass with it. It sucks. So maybe this decrease will make it die. Please. Tesla, it's rough. But hey, Tesla's a pretty good card, I'm not going to lie. I like the Tesla, but maybe with this hit speed decrease, it'll be more balanced. So I agree with these changes. Battle Ram. Sure, why not? Sure, I agree with these changes. I don't see Battle Ram a whole lot. And in these replays, I didn't have very much fun with Battle Ram. I didn't have a lot of luck with it. It might also be because I threw it in an all-spawner deck, and it was very obnoxious, to say the least. But you know what, Battle Ram, sure, why not give it a little bit of love? I haven't seen it in forever, so maybe I'll start seeing it more often, so sure. Battle Ram, go for it. Ice Wizard, do I agree with the Ice Wizard's changes? Yeah, this is honestly pretty exciting. I mean, you know, Supercell likes to say that he's not really worthy of a legendary card. I mean, he is the only troop in the game with his attack constantly slows enemies' move speed. Why is that not a legendary mechanic? I thought that was. I mean, yeah, the Fisherman can also, you know, hook with his hooking mechanic. If he pulls a unit in, it'll slow him down. But for some reason, Supercell doesn't seem to think that that's too legendary, or it's kind of old. It's old. It's aged. It needs a little bit of help. And with this, you know, it'll add, you know, a little flair to the card. It'll help it out in terms of like taking out skeletons. You know, I think it's an alright change. It's cool. I'm cool with it. Cool with it. Cool with it. Cool with it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Ice Wizard, you're a great card, and I love you. And I agree with your changes. Good job. Dart Goblin, last but not least. Yeah, I agree with its changes. People are gonna probably hate this change, but for me personally, I love Dart Goblin. What can I say? I fucking love using this card. So, yeah, sure, why not? If Supercell wants to buff it and make it absolutely strong, sure. Don't buff it anymore. I don't think it needs more of a buff. Alright, Supercell, you know, just letting you know on the down low. But other than that, yeah, Dart Goblin, you good. You good. You good in my book. So yeah, we got through. Thank God. Thank God we got through. And you know, looking at these cards, you know, looking at these changes, it wasn't too scary. You know, I handled myself pretty well, I think. Except Fire Spirit. I just feel like the Fire Spirit was unnecessary. But other than that, sure, I like this change for the most part. So I hope that, you know, Supercell keeps, you know, making everything nice and balanced, touching different cards, making everybody feel special. Maybe killing Valkyrie and Wizard and Mega Knight and all these other cards that I constantly see everyone use, and they never use any other cards because those cards are very solid and good for their cost. It's stupid and dumb, but you know, it's fine, it's whatever. I think Supercell's doing a good job, and yeah, good job. Maybe Supercell will allow me to have a creator code eventually. But, you know, nah, it's fine. It's fine, it's whatever. It's fine, it's whatever. I love it. I love making content about this game, so I'm gonna keep doing this. And I know that you brothers actually do enjoy watching these as well, and I really do appreciate it. I appreciate all you brothers watching and sticking around and seeing me be stupid on camera. you know, or cringy on camera, depending on how you look at it, you know, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. But anyways, brothers, you know, I gotta end this video. Fucking sake! I gotta shout out fisticuffs, you dumb fucks. You know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. But hey, look at these boys. They're so pretty. 50 minimum donations per week required. 7 days inactivity will get you kicked. Clan war participation is required. But other than that, hey, we're a fun clan. We're a fun bunch of kids. I think we're all kids. I'm not sure. But anyways, you know, you can share replays. You can chat. You can donate. You can trade. You can just tell everybody how you're feeling. You know, it's a great clan. If you brothers want to join, you can't join right now. We've got 50 out of 50. But hey, search the clan tag. Eventually, you'll find that opening. One day, hopefully. But anyways, brothers, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, you can hit like, dislike, whatever you want. Go for it. Click all the buttons. See what all they do. Also, you know, click the little notification bell so you know when I upload. Yeah. Comment down below. Tell me how your day was. I'd love to see how your all's day was. You can chat with me on Instagram, Snapchat at _DwarfBass. DMs are open on Instagram, Snapchat. All you gotta do is snap me. Go subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. Subscribe to PewDiePie. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go. Subscribe to him. Go right now. Go subscribe to PewDiePie. Please. Please, God. I'm the DwarfBass. I'm a crazy idiot on the internet. You know me. I'm still here. But love you, brothers. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.